Hello, sports fans. Welcome to another edition of the Eastland County Today Sports Show. We're back in our comfortable confines here in Eastland today. Hope you enjoyed our little outdoor adventure down there in Austin with the Eastland Mavericks boys golf team. Beautiful day for golf down there, and I certainly hope you enjoyed our little panoramic picture we gave you there. But now we're back in our comfortable confines. Going to bring you some more sports actions. Things are starting to wind down just a little, but it seems we're still awfully busy. So let's get to it, shall we? Let's see what's happening with the Lobos and the Lady Lobos. First, let's start with track. Track and field region events happened last weekend over at ACU, and Taylor Massey just dominated everything he did last weekend. You've seen it in the paper, and let me tell you a little bit about what Taylor did. Taylor finished as the region champ in the long jump, the triple jump, the 110-meter hurdles, and the 300-meter hurdles. Massey just had a great weekend. He is headed to state in all four events. He will be the only Cisco Lobo that will represent Cisco High School at the state track meet next week. Softball. Let's now talk about the Lady Lobos and their softball game. Unfortunately, the Lady Lobos fell to the early Lady Longhorns last weekend in two games, also over at ACU. Lady Lobo softball done for the year. The boys, however, they're still playing. Their the Diamond Sports for the Lobos are still in action. They start by district this weekend. They play Bangs in Bangs on Friday night, and then Saturday beginning at noon, they will play in Cisco Game 2, and then if necessary, Game 3 there in Cisco. So the Lobos have an opportunity to move on in the playoffs this weekend. That's it for Cisco High School sports in the spring today. Sports fans, let's now talk about what's going on in Eastland, Lady Mavs and Mavs. As you saw in the paper, or as you will see in the paper when you pick one up Thursday, the boys team competed in the golf tournament, the state golf tournament this past week, had a wonderful time, did great, they did awesome. Coach Huxon was very pleased with them. Zane Brooks even finished in the top 10. And so we want to congratulate Zane in his top 10 finish. The boys finished ninth, didn't do really as well as maybe they had wanted to have done, but still had a great time. Coach Huxon, Coach Morton, very pleased with the golf team. All of them returning. Zane, Parker, Gage, Bo, Peyton, all returning next year. So they are going to be another force to be reckoned with next year in golf. Let's move now to track. Track and field, the region tournament again this last weekend in Abilene on the campus of ACU, and Jessie Jacobs just ran by everybody. I mean, that young lady just kept running and running. No one could catch her. She won the gold medal in the 100-meter dash and then the 200-meter dash. And so Miss Jacobs is going to Austin. She will be the only Lady Mav or Mav participating in the state track meet in a couple of weeks, and she has the best state time for the 100 and the second best state time in the 200. So she will be competing for gold or a silver medal this next weekend. She came back last year with a silver. She's looking for gold. Also, playing a little spring league basketball. And I didn't mention this for the Lady Lobos, but both the Lady Mavs and the Lady Lobos are playing a little spring basketball over on the campus of Abilene High School. And so if you get a chance, you might run down Coach Kilpatrick or Coach Huxon, find out the schedule, and see if you can't catch a little spring basketball over on the campus again of Abilene High School. That's what's going on with Eastland sports today. folks, let's travel down I-20 now and check on Ranger and see what's going on with the Bulldogs and the Lady Bulldogs. First and foremost, I want to congratulate Coach Tuck and the Lady Bulldogs. They are the bi-district champions. They came back against the Collinsville Lady Pirates and defeated them 13-9. They scored 5 runs in the last inning to come back, 4 runs, 5 runs in the 6th inning, 4 runs in the 7th inning to defeat Collinsville. And so congratulations to Coach Tuck again and the Lady Bulldogs in their bi-district championship. This weekend, they move to the area round, and they take on Crawford. Check out those times and dates in the paper, will you? All right. Again, congratulations to the softball Lady Bulldogs. Track, unfortunately, I'm here to say that no state qualifiers were able to push across for the Lady Bulldogs or Bulldogs in track. Mia Cherry was on the stand twice as a third-place participant. She placed 3rd place in the long jump. She placed 3rd place, I believe, in the 200-meter dash. However, no wild card for Mia this year. We're hoping Mia would get a wild card in one of those events, but it just wasn't meant to be this year. All right, that takes care of Ranger Athletics here in the spring today. Now travel down to Gorman, see what's happening with the Panthers and the Lady Panthers. Let's talk about track. Again, region track meet this last weekend. They were participating down in Tarleton State University. Rylan Laminack had a heck of a day. He qualified in 3 different events for state. He is going to be doing the long jump. He is going to be running as well. He'll be in the sprint relay. He is a part of the sprint relay, along with Trent Padron and Ishmael Herrera and Sean Estrada. That sprint relay will be at state. Rylan will be there. And also there'll be one Lady Panther going to state. Jessica Ramirez qualified in the 400-meter dash, and so she will be running as well. Panthers very strong track-wise and will be representing well in Austin. Let's talk about softball. Unfortunately, the Lady Panthers fell in the bi-district series last week to the Moody Lady Bearcats. Moody swept them in 2 games. So softball for the Lady Panthers, unfortunately, is finished. But the boys are just beginning. The boys, the Panthers, will be taking on Crawford this weekend in their bi-district series. Check those times and dates out in tomorrow's paper when you pick up the Eastland County Today. That's all for Gorman Spring Sports today. All right, sports fans, let's travel south now, and let's talk about a little Wildcat and Lady Wildcat action here in the spring, shall we? Things are starting to really slow down in Rising Star. I want to talk about golf. I didn't get a chance to come to you live from the golf action for Rising Star, and I want to talk a little bit about that now. When I left the Gray Rock Golf Club with the Eastland boys team, I was able just to travel up Highway 1 just a little bit there in Austin, went to the Lions Municipal Golf Club where I was able to check out Zach Childers. Zach participated in the state golfing tournament for Rising Star, the 1A state tourney last week there in Austin, and Zach did a great job. He is an outstanding golfer, the senior is, and he finished in the top 10. I believe he came in 7th or 8th place out of 72 golfers in 1A. So we want to congratulate Zach Childers of Rising Star for doing an outstanding job in golf. Tennis, also want to talk about tennis for just a moment. Matt Lawrence finished 3rd in his region in tennis. Unfortunately, they only take 2 to state. Matt was just out of the state picture for golf. But again, we want to congratulate Matt on a great job in tennis. That's all for Rising Star Spring Sports today. We're not going to end just yet. We've got to talk about college softball and college baseball. The softballers have wrapped up their regular season. Both Cisco College and Ranger College have qualified for the North Texas Junior College postseason tournament. Now, here's what the softballers do. The North Texas Junior College Athletic Conference takes the top 6 teams out of the North. Those 6 teams are going to play a double elimination tournament this weekend, and the winner will then be invited to the World Series of Softball. So, Ranger College and Cisco College, both teams playing this weekend in McKinney to try to advance on in college, junior college softball. I believe Ranger plays at noon on Friday, and I believe Cisco plays at 2:30 on Friday. So good luck to Cisco College, Ranger College softball. Now let's talk a little baseball. Ranger College and Cisco College both play one another in 4 games, a doubleheader in Ranger and a doubleheader in Cisco here this last week. Cisco College has a chance to advance themselves to qualify for the Region 5 tournament with just 1 win over Ranger. Unfortunately, Ranger has been eliminated from potential playoff action. Now, here's how the baseball teams do it. The 4 teams from the North region will take on the best 4 teams from the West Division. And then that winner will go to Colorado for the Junior College World Series. And so Cisco is trying to put themselves in a position to where they can play in the Region 5 tourney with a chance to go on to the World Series. Lots of exciting college diamond action as well. All right, I think that wraps us up here. Appreciate your time today. Hope you enjoyed our little adventure with you again here as we try to bring you all of the sports action from Eastland County. Have a wonderful weekend. God bless you.